at a point, but not the whole point, just the corner.
They saw it when our faces were on the camera, so just go back on the VODs and look them. Just follow me. And if you don't want to, just follow Witch Doctor. Those guys are on the come up. Anyway, I'm off commentary.
I appreciate it as always. Scabs is actually about to join us right now. Doesn't need an introduction, absolutely not, but he's going to be here nonetheless.
What's good, Logic?
Give it to him. Not much, and we are, hot into our loser finals, which was almost a Cyber vs. Seagull.
ZD versus Seagull Joe. It's kind of the MD classic. Two old hats going at it, throwing hands here on a Friday night. And it looks like ZD's been getting the best of Joe as of late, but, I mean, I heard Joe trying to pick up a little bit of a Pikachu to try to deal with the spacey menace. We ain't seen it here, though.
Now, the big question is, did they blind pick this, or did he just opt into Palu versus Wolf? Because last time, his Palu was down 2-0, switched to the Pikachu, and he managed to win the set.
So that's a good matchup, and it's a character that Joe's got a lot of confidence in, specifically against the Spaceys.
Yeah. So
also, shout out to Seagull Joe rocking the Mary Joe tag.
Hopefully that lasts forever. Not like sarcasm, like I really do hope it lasts forever.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I know the way that sounded. It was like, damn, Logic. What you saying?
Trying to throw hands right here.
No,
video evidence of this.
I legitimately love married couples. Like, I think that's beautiful when you're like, you find someone and you're like, yo, I'm not searching no more.
Exactly.
I'm good
done
for
with
life.
This.
That's dope. I'm still trying to get there. Anyway, Seagull Joe right now is trailing just a bit. Of course, he is one straight hit away from tying this up, but ZD got his opening, but only 9%.
True. I mean, you saw how fierce Joe was doing with them kicks. He was trying to get just something, anything to get this stock off. ZD staying calm, cool, not throwing out any options, and just waiting for Joe to overcommit. And now look at this. It's Joe who's backed up in the corner. And can ZD finish it off? No, not quite.
That was the thirstiest freaking what's it called? Down smash I've seen ever. He's like, maybe I can down smash this? Like,
I mean, Wolf good, but ain't that good. He ain't killing 37%.
I know,
good.
like, come on. All right, but Seagull does manage to take stock. Not down by too much. This is really, one combo away, assuming Seagull executes it properly.
I mean, speak of the devil right here. Already 31% here. I feel like these two characters really do like to box in neutral. It's really difficult for one of them to get a full head of steam. It's the aerials of Wolf trade often with everything that Palu has. The only thing that she can really throw out uncontested is back air. All right, good teleport just to get some center stage back. ZD a little bit out of position, unable to punish that. Now just kind of swing wild, like who gets the hit first. Very good tech roll away, not falling into that down smash trap. I mean, I think Joe's been hit with that more than enough times to know better.
Quite a few times. I think all of MDVA has.
Exactly.
If you made it to top 8 enough.
We've been oppressed by that too long. We know.
I'm really surprised ZD walked over there instead of running. Okay, back air. Not going to do it quite yet, but you can't get another one. Oh.
Forward air?
That was smart. Because I don't think that was a position that Seagull Joe would up B from. He could have actually up B diagonally down, but that's something you really do have to practice to be able to execute in the moment of pressure.
Very true. And then the up smash to cover the edge. ZD not quite done yet. 106% gets back with a forward air string. Good jump away, but yeah, that parry's going to start again.
No, you're at 50 now. It's getting scary. Not going to hit it, but you're still at such a deficit. Your back is still to the ledge, and ZD has so much control right now.
Forward air to back air. He's been working on that. It shows. These conversions have been crispy for ZD, and all he needs is one hit here just to finish the stock, but Joe needs a lot more effort. Oh no.
I don't know if he's looking for a roll, if it was a misinput, maybe?
I think he's actually been having trouble with those because he's had a couple moves where he just turns around by accident. Does not face the right direction.
I'm about to go look at it. That's what happened. Somebody got him a controller as an anniversary, as a marriage gift.
Curse this kid.
And now my man can't F-tilt the right direction.
You don't get to have it all, dog. You can have a happy family life or you can have a happy Smash life.
What
Pick
you
one.
want. All right, 98. Down but not out by any means.
No,
and he
sir.
Slowed it down. You can see it. He's like, I can't take these risks. I cannot afford it. It's panning out. Good position, but he misses the trap.
Couple back airs, but yeah, this neutral air will start a nice string for Joe.
60? Up 71? You know what this could mean. If he back throws him off stage, if he punishes with a nair, he could end it all, but he opts for the neutral B. Not going to hit. Good stuff down tilt, not going to do it, but it does not matter. Rinse and repeat.
Traps.
Get back out there. One more. Do it for the
We
fine.
ain't done, son.
And he did it for the fine. That's it. Follow his Instagram. You too can see it. It's probably using Boomerang. You just see that drink over and over.
Yeah.
He hits this, and then it hits that. He hits this, and he hits that.
Seagull Joe showing that no deficit is too large to overcome. All you need to do is change the tempo of the game. ZD really had a full head of steam. He was going hard on Joe, forcing him to edge and racking up damage, but all Joe needed to do is get that stock and then slowly chip away, tossing out those forward airs that are so difficult to challenge as Palutena. And then ZD had 1 or 2 moments where he just dropped that opening. Joe took advantage and took that game. What a comeback.
And that edge guard was phenomenal.
And prompting the change. Now we've got Roy out here.
All right, got to try something new, apparently. I mean, it is a little interesting because let's not forget that was ZD kind of gave up a huge lead. He was up 90%, so he really could have made, minor adjustments and came out the victor. However, now he's going Roy, who maybe he feels he doesn't need any adjustments.
I feel like the Wolf matchup versus Palo isn't necessarily like horribly losing for Wolf. It's just very annoying. I don't think that he has the speed to punish a few things like Palu's forward air on shield. So because of that, it can be incredibly difficult for him to just get walled out by Palu like Joe did in the last stock. This one, Roy got them moves. We've seen it right here as only 38%. He takes stock 1. What an option.
Yeah. Very, very nice right now from ZD and already about 11%. What? That counter.
That's interesting.
That was wild.
Then didn't get punished for it. I think Joe was like, really?
That was the flex counter. That was I could do this in your face. You're not going to do a damn thing.
Landing neutral air into another one to force him off. Another neutral air.
Did he mean to air dodge that way? Well, it worked. Okay, that was very unexpected. It did pan out. Okay, I love the coverage right there from Joe. The classic down tilt one-way attack the other because there's only one way you're avoiding it, and it's by going behind me.
All right, gets the counter there. Yeah, no double jump.
Gotta do it again.
No, doesn't even need to do it again. Just falling into that up B, not quite enough distance for ZD to get backstage, but 73 damage put onto Joe. Joe needs to get something going, and he already has 41% in full stage control. What can he do to keep ZD off of stage?
Oh my gosh. Right now, my man Joe is like, oh, you gave me an opening? Cool. I know you cracked the door, but I'm taking it all the way off.
ZD trying to get center stage back and trying to force Joe into a bad spot at edge here. Can't get the dash attack to finish it off, though. Up there, no, and then spot dodge. Yeah, both players are a little bit finicky. They don't know exactly what option the other is going to choose, so they're not willing to commit to anything that could be punished.
Well, I mean, Joe obviously is like, hey, I'm 1 straight hit away from losing my stock, and at the same time, ZD's probably thinking about how he lost the last game, which was off a straight hit. I don't think he has a jump. He didn't have a jump, but Seagull Joe opting to punish low. Very, very fortunate for ZD because that stock was almost gone.
That was a commitment right there. If Joe had been a little bit more patient and just waited to see the option, perhaps he could have gotten a better punish, but it doesn't matter right yet as he doesn't get punished too hard for it. Didn't get that much damage for it. That back throw cleaned up the stock.
Yeah, and he manages to actually evade ZD the entire time he was invincible. And didn't even really put himself in a poor position at that.
That's impressive because Roy's a quick character. That man is on you instantly. Side B taking that stock pretty quick too. 17% on this last stock is ZD here. And then immediately bursts open a combo.
The training mode exclusive.
The platform run off into back air. That was okay. And then hard commits with the force match. All right.
Okay. You deserve all this damage now. You deserve all these anti-airs. You deserve all of this. Greedy.
Yeah, he definitely felt himself a little bit too much there. It's like I got the tempo. I'm winning. Let's get him with the force match. Oh wait.
Little engine that could. Wow.
That hit? Joe must have jumped. Joe had to have jumped.
Probably.
No way that hit edge.
He generally jumps off the ledge, whether it's to up B on or to do a forward air. He generally does jump.
Yeah, Palud gets away with that for free usually, but Roy has something else to say. Game 2 going to ZD's Roy. It's been interesting. I've seen him pull out the Roy in bracket, but it seems like perhaps it's a matchup-specific option for him because I think it was 17, who's the Zelda player today, that actually took Game 1 off of ZD, beating, I think, with a 2-stock is Roy. So perhaps it's something that he's worked specifically for Palu. And it's showing. It seems like it's working pretty good, but having the win goes back to Wolf.
All right, my man is determined to switch characters every game. Doesn't care.
And you get in the roulette wheel.
Yeah.
Man got a random number generator on his app. Like, who am I going next, phone?
Then it's not up to you. Then if you lose, you can be like, yo, that wasn't even me. My random generator told me.
Hero mates know what we're talking about. It's not my fault. I never saw Magic
that
Burns.
menu up.
It ain't my fault that I topped that kamikaze.
Hey, bro, I was hitting buttons. All right, so not the favorable position if you are Joe, especially after having such a huge lead. Like, they just go back and forth so much between each other. Like, someone's obliterating the other for like 50%, and then they switch. It's like, it's your turn. You do it to me.
I've seen some people describe this version of Smash as like a turn-based game sometimes, and I do feel like one of the big things that these two players have across both of their characters, really, is that they know when to press and know when to allow the other person to just continue their combo. They don't try to like greedily take stocks too often, because when they do, like ZD tried once with that Roy, it's 50, 60, 70 damage sometimes a stock.
And that's what's going to happen at this level of play. You know, when you are in the higher echelon of players, you know, you exploit openings so much more. Good Terry gets the grab afterwards. You're taking some damage. I spoke too soon. Not even the back though, because he knew he had a conversion right there. He knew he was going to punish the landing with the up tilt after. Seagull, you might not want to go forward all the time, my guy. You might lose your stock in the process.
Look at Seagull Joe trying to punish a wolf forward smash. Little does he know that move is impossible to punish. All right, so Joe in a bit of a rough spot here, lapped in percent. ZD is forcing him to ledge constantly. This stage control has been the name of the game here. Callow seems to be working out for ZD more than Joe.
Yeah, at this point, bro, I might just stay off stage. You've taken less damage there. Like, look, he was like game on stage. Look, I told you.
Back air into the throw combos too, already 40% just from the one interaction. It seems like ZD's working a lot, or Joe has to work a lot harder for his percent than ZD. Okay, ZD, I respect the hell out of that.
He was up 3 stocks to 2, I suppose.
3 stocks to 1, my friend. Joe is on his last stock right here. ZD just saying, I'm going to cash this percent in. I mean, we both know you're going to get me eventually. Let's see if I can get this Twitch clip real quick. Forward air, but cannot get the back air. And then the jab trades with the up tilt. That's an odd option by Joe, perhaps expecting a jumping aerial there by ZD.
The only thing that I could imagine, is he going to get back? Are you going to go for the 2-frame? No. Oh,
okay. He just called the standard get up.
Did he standard get up, or did he try to jump again?
No, that was a standard.
Okay. I guess it makes sense. You probably punish them both like the same timing.
Yeah. It's your inbone you lose your inbone for the jump as soon as you leave the edge, so it catches that out right away. And for the standard get up, I think it's a little bit more inbone that you have, but that might last long enough, and the timing might have been good enough to punish both at the same time.
Yep. So ZD moving up 2-1 right now. We're gonna find out who's gonna make their way to Grands.
And are we gonna see another character switch? That's what I want to know here. Is Joe gonna go ahead and do Pikachu?
The Pikachu. Pika.
All right, we both know that man don't have a Rosaluma. Okay, Roy.
Oh, okay.
Roy Pikachu, there it is.
Yeah.
I think that's what was happening, is that ZD went Wolf expecting, he's not going to go Pikachu. But now that he's got the game lead, it's like, okay, I have to. Because if it's Pikachu versus Wolf, it may not turn out too well for me.
Makes a lot of sense.
So this matchup, I cannot say that I'm as familiar as I liked Pikachu versus, say, the Spaceys. So it seems as though Roy's a character that he's known for 2 things, having a mediocre recovery and having combos that blow you up consistently. Pikachu can really duck and dodge and weave with the best of the characters, though.
Yeah, but I think Roy's hitbox is just working a way that they still hit short characters, such as Pikachu.
True.
So that kind of works out. But you are correct about the edge guarding. Seagull Joe can have a field day off stage as long as you trust Pikachu to do just that. And Roy just has to kind of accept it. It's kind of like, you know, yeah, you rode Southwest, but you have no say on the destination.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to take it. It's like, listen, this is the life I've chosen for myself.
And of course, you booked that joint on it's not Cheap Flights. Is it Orbitz? Oh,
Orbitz?
Priceline.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
where you got to gamble. You're like, yo,
I wanted mystery flight, 30% off. I don't know what airline I'm going. It's like Turkish
it's somewhere. I'm like, bro, this airline's new. It's not even on the internet yet. That's crazy. Anyway, that first stock shaved off indeed favors Seagull Joe. 82% on his first stock still versus ZD at 0 on the second.
And Joe is doing a really good job. He gets hit every now and then when ZD tosses out these safe options, but at this percent, ZD's really trying to end the stock. He's going for more aggressive options that are slightly more committal, and Joe's not getting hit with a single one of those. It's like he'll take the first hit neutral air, he'll take the jabs, but if you can avoid the back airs, if you can avoid the smash attacks, then okay, Roy's not nearly as threatening.
Definitely agree with you. He's not looking that threatening at the moment.
It's how do you finish the stock? Joe's really playing patiently right now.
More importantly, Pikachu has a lot of safe buttons on shield. You know, that nair, that forward air, very, very difficult to punish.
And Roy doesn't really have the best out-of-shield options. He's got a few consistent ones, like jab's okay, but it's not phenomenal. That up B is really his best option. Very good job by ZD to call out that smash attack. That is kind of the Pikachu special, though. You know when they're running away from you and they turn around, it's a pivot forward smash. It's always a pivot forward smash. There's only one move that they got that has that range anyway.
You're not wrong. So even though Seagull Joe was, had a huge lead, was looking fantastic, he can actually still die first. But that dash attack, that DI could have been a little better.
Yeah.
I mean, Pikachu dash attack, strong move, but it could have been a little better, that DI.
Every time that I see a Pikachu dash attack kill, I'm stunned. It's just like, it just never seems like this should be the move that ends you. This shouldn't be the character's strongest kill move. It's like, okay, sure, that'll do. And now, this is when the Thunder Jolts start to come out. When Joe has the % lead, when Joe has a stock to play with, he doesn't really have any reason to commit to anything. Just use that air mobility, use the full hop T-Jolts, and just up B out of disadvantage. All right, ZD swinging a little bit wild here. He's getting a few trades, but he just cannot find the sweet spot of this sword. Drive to the side, but he can't get it there either. Great back air, though. What an option. He basically just empty hopped through Pikachu, praying that Seagull wasn't going to throw out a hitbox.
And now that you kind of pointed that out, even though Roy doesn't have the best out-of-shield options, he's a character that can stuff a lot of Pikachu's options. He can say, look, here's a sword, here's a disjoint. You're going to have to just deal with it. You don't get to hit my shield because I'm hitting you first.
Yeah, and the problem with that really is that ZD has to thus be proactive. He cannot be just waiting and reacting to what Seagull Joe is doing. So it's great if you go ahead and just space those forward airs, but if you hit with the tip of it as Roy, you're not going to get too much out of it. So you have to be like proactive and slightly committal if you're trying to get the sweet spots. Oh no, are you dead? You're dead at like 65. Good lord! ZD's Roy cleaning up that stock early. He was playing just about that whole game from behind.